Hello, everyone. Welcome to this segment. So, in this segment, we are going to be looking at layout. So, we'll be looking at layout in this segment. Of what is layout? What is layout? So, layout is a UI that is shared in between different pages, between two or more pages. So, layouts and layouts, we use things that are shared that are common within and between different pages like navigation, the footer, or sidebar. Because when you navigate from one page to another, these things are supposed to be the same. They're supposed to remain the same. So that is what layout is. It doesn't change and it doesn't pre-render. It maintains its state. So during Next.js installation, we have a default layout that comes with the installation. It is called a root layout directly inside the app router. So let's look at this. Let's look at the structure of a layout file. So let's go to our directory and get the. Okay, let's go to the app route. Okay, this layout.js. So this is the structure of a layout file. So here we have the imported Google fonts. They also imported the CSS, global CSS that should be used across all pages. So this is called a root layout, like I said earlier, because it is located directly inside the app router. So, and it is compulsory. This root layout is compulsory for all the pages, and it must have an HTML tag and a body tag. It is compulsory to have an HTML and a body tag. So it must also have a children prop. So the children prop can be another layout or the pages or those page.gss. They are the children layout. So this layout now will be things that have been shared among all these different pages. So if I should type anything here now and I move across different pages, you are going to see those things across those different pages. So let's say for instance now we have, let's say header. Let's say header. Let me do this. So let's say we want to share header across different pages when navigating from one page to another. So let me do something like this. Let me say header. Okay, let's say this is my website header. Okay, let me just save this. Let me save this. Then let's go to our browser. Okay, as you can see it now, it shows this is my website header. So let's say we go to another route. Let me go out of this docs route. Let's say we did something like blogs. Yes, blogs. Let me do blogs as well. We're also going to see that this is blogs. We used blog for um catch all routes. That's why it's showing 404. So there must be at least one URL segment, but it's still showing that this is my website header because this page, this route exists, but there is no segment for it. That's why it's showing 404. So let us put one URL segment and see. Let us say 2025. Okay, like we have been using. All right, you can see it now. It shows this is my website header and the blog 2025. So we also did something like products, I think. check that. Yes, product. As you can see, we still have something there. We still have we did product. This is still showing this is my website header and it's showing product. So let's say we go to, because this product we use it as a we also use it as a for a dynamic segment. So let's say product one. All right. So we still have this is my website header and product one. So you see the layout is being shared among between these different pages. So let's say we want to add a footer as well. Let's say we do something like, you see the children now. The children now is all those pages we are navigating across. That is the children prop there. So let's say we do footer. Footer. Okay. Let's say copy right 2025 and let's say my website. Let's save this. Then we go to our browser again. It's going to, as you can see it now, copyright 2025 my website. So if we still navigate to other routes, we're still going to see the same thing. This is just the product without any params. Then let's go to blogs and one segment. As you can see, the footer is still there. So this is just how layout work. It is being shared between different pages. We also have layout. Sorry, we also have nested layouts. Now nested layouts can be used in, that is within routes folders. That is, if you want your blog now to have its own layout, you can create a layout.js inside that blog folder. So all the routes inside that blog will share that particular layout.js file. They are going to share the UI. Though route layout will still be shared generally, but if you just want only that blog or product routes to have its own layout separately from the others and still share this route layout, then you can create a layout.js inside each of those routes so that they can have their own separate UI and still share the generalized the route layout again. So, but I'm not going to do that now because the video I think is already long. So I hope you learned something from this. And if you still want me to do the nested layouts, you can just drop a comment and I will do that. Or else we'll move to something else in our next segment. So guys, thank you for staying with me and supporting me. And I'm still asking that you support me by subscribing to my channels and following my pages so that I can continue more of this. Thank you guys, and I will see you in the next segment.